Big news, AFTV are coming to Ghana. We are coming to Ghana in Africa between the 6th and 12th of February, and we're going to be meeting Ghanaian Arsenal fans and doing a watch party around the West Ham versus Arsenal football game. You do not want to miss this, so Ghana, get ready. We are coming. AFTV.
Hi, and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with fans to be linked with January transfer move to Arsenal. Hi, and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a January transfer move to Arsenal. There was big news coming out of Arsenal yesterday regarding movement at the top. Now, Richard Garlick, who is currently the Director of Football Operations, has got himself a bit of promotion. We know that Vinay Venkatesan, he's leaving Arsenal. It's a bit of a surprise announcement when he said he was leaving Arsenal, but he is leaving Arsenal in the summer, and Richard Garlick is going to be taking over his role as club's managing director. So that will come into effect in the summer. Garlick, who's had a lot to do with a lot of the transfers that we've been doing. But yes, he has got himself a bit of promotion. So congratulations going out to Richard Garlick. We've done a video on it. If you want to check that out, make sure you check it out here on AFTV. James really broke it down brilliantly. So, but Richard Garlick, bit of promotion for him. There was also good news yesterday with regards to Thomas Partey back in full training. Couldn't believe it. As a matter of fact, he's had a good week because he's had a newborn baby born as well. But back in full training at last. It was great to see the pictures coming out of Arsenal yesterday, seeing him training with the first team. There've been rumours going around for quite a few weeks that he would be fit in time for the game against Nottingham Forest, and certainly he's back in full training. Expect to see him in the squad, hopefully, for that game against Nottingham Forest, probably not starting. And then after that, hopefully fit from now till the end of the season. And if he is, he can play a massive role for Arsenal. He's a real top quality player. One of our best players last season, wasn't he? Pivotal to how we were playing up until he got injured again. I really feel sorry for this guy, right? Because he's had so many injuries since he's come to Arsenal. It's been unbelievable. It looks like this time they've really taken their time with getting him back to full fitness, and hopefully we can get him fully for the second half of the season. However, there was also a rumour yesterday that came in that said that Barcelona want to sign Thomas Partey. Now, Thomas Partey, of course, it does look like Arsenal looking at moving on from him. There's been all these links that have been flying around since the start of the January transfer window about Zubimendi of Real Sociedad. Zubimendi's been linked all this month, and it does look like Arsenal are going to move for him in the summer. Thomas Partey, his contract is up in 2025, 30 now. It's looking like Arsenal looking at moving on from him. But Barcelona said to be one of those teams really interested in him. Whether they'll be able to afford him, because Arsenal will want a good transfer fee for Thomas Partey, that's another matter. We know about all the financial issues that have been facing Barcelona, but Barcelona said to be interested in signing Thomas Partey. Now, a couple of days ago, I spoke about Sergej Milinković-Savić and said that it wasn't actually a rumour, it was just sort of me sort of putting it out there and saying, should Arsenal make a move for him? He apparently saw some of his ex-teammates from Lazio at the airport in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, and was telling them that, he'd love to return to Lazio. Basically saying that he wasn't overly happy at the moment playing in Saudi Arabia, even though he's been doing okay. Only moved there, remember, in the summer for £34 million. It was a real surprise move from Lazio because we're still talking about a player that's really in his prime. Now, according to Tutte Juve, outlet over there in Italy, they claim that Juventus are interested in signing him. However, they face competition from Arsenal. So I don't know if they're speculating this or if it's something definitive that they've heard, but they're saying they face competition from Arsenal. For me, I said it a couple of days ago, would be a brilliant signing for Arsenal. You know, that would be for me the guy that could replace Granit Xhaka if we bought in a Milinković-Savić. But Milinković-Savić being linked with Arsenal today, again, I'm not sure if that is just speculation when they say that Juventus interested in him but would face competition from Arsenal. Who knows? Now, Arsenal, since the start of this transfer window and towards the end of the summer last year, interested in Sacha Boey of Galatasaray. The Frenchman, 23 years of age, has been having a great season for them. They've been top of the league. And there's been a lot of interest from Arsenal since the start of this transfer window. However, it looks like he's going to be on his way to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are showing a big interest in him. It's said that negotiations are going on between the two of them. Fabrizio Romano even tweeting out earlier on that he has heard that Sacha Boey has made up his mind, made his decision, and wants to go to Bayern. This is despite a lot of Turkish outlets reporting that it's between Arsenal and Bayern Munich, but it looks like he's made his decision and it's going to be Bayern Munich where he's going to be heading. And it looks like this January, I think they're trying to negotiate a fee right now. Could Arsenal make a late move? I don't know. A lot of money for this player. Galatasaray won about 25 million. It doesn't look like Arsenal looking to spend big money this transfer window, but who knows? Let's wait and see how that one works out. I mean, Arsenal could maybe still move a player out and make a move, but it does look like Boey is heading to Bayern Munich. What about this rumour? Callum Wilson. I was surprised when I saw this one, but I'll be surprised about all these rumours surrounding Newcastle players. Earlier on in the week, we was hearing about Kieran Trippier and a possible move for him to Bayern Munich. At first, when I saw it, I was like, no way. Turns out that there was a lot in that. It was just sort of came down to negotiations. Then there was Miguel Almiron of Newcastle being linked with a move to the Saudi Pro League. That move is not even dead, even though the player himself wants to stay. And now today, Callum Wilson. Now, the reason for a lot of these rumours that are coming out regarding some of these top players for Newcastle is the fact that they're trying Newcastle to stay within the profit and sustainability rules. And we've seen already with what's happened with Everton, and Everton now facing further charges, also Nottingham Forest, that you've got to stay within those rules, or you can face points deductions, huge fines, bans from Europe, etc., etc. So they're desperate, Newcastle, at the moment to stay within those rules. Maybe they're looking at the figures and things ain't quite adding up, and they're looking to sacrifice certain players. And according to the Evening Standard, they say that they're willing to sell Callum Wilson for just £18 million this January, and that Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United are all interested in signing him. Callum Wilson, a prolific goal scorer, 86 goals in 215 Premier League appearances. He scored goals when he was at Bournemouth. He's continued that on when he was at Newcastle. Only thing about Callum Wilson is, yet again, he's very injury prone. Always seems to be out injured. But when he's there and when he's playing, he's a goal scorer. He's an England international. He's a goal scorer. 31 now, though, and I think by the end of February, I think his birthday's in February sometime. By the end of February, he'd be 32. I didn't even realise he was that old. I say that old. I wish I was 32 still, right? But 31, going on 32 this month. Would Arsenal take a risk on him? £18 million for a proven goal scorer is not a lot, but you do have to take the age into consideration. But, Newcastle at the moment, seemingly looking to get rid of one of their stars to try and stay within the rules. Could it be Callum Wilson? And would Arsenal be tempted to go and get Callum Wilson? Actually, I'm throwing that one out to you guys today. You're always brilliant in the comments. Would you take Callum Wilson? Would you take Callum Wilson at Arsenal? Or for you, is it a no, too old, too injury prone? Let's wait until the summer, get someone better. Would love to hear from you guys in the comments today. Please let me know. And Emile Smith-Rowe being linked today with a move to RB Leipzig. This is according to the outlet Team Talk. They're saying that RB Leipzig would like to take him on a loan. He's been at RB Leipzig on loan before. Didn't quite work out for him there, but they'd like to take him on a loan. I don't understand this one because we already rejected a loan move from West Ham for Emile Smith-Rowe. Why would we let him go out on loan to RB Leipzig? I think there's zero chance of this one happening, but it's out there today. RB Leipzig interested in loaning Smith-Rowe. I very, very much doubt that will happen. So those are the rumours for today. Thank you very much for watching. If there's any breaking news between now and the end of the transfer window, we will bring it to you here on Transfer Daily, and on AFTV. So keep it locked here on AFTV. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel here and you won't miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.